Today's project is making this wooden snowman. It is 4.5 feet high, has a base down there that's removable, and it could be used on your lawn, your deck, your patio, even in your house. Even has a cute little nose that sticks out a couple inches. So if you want to see how this is made, then sit back and enjoy my video for the next few minutes. Thank you. So to make my snowman, it'll take, I'm making it 2 feet wide here, 1.5 feet here, and 1 foot there, and then there'll be a hat on top. So it'll be 4 boards down here that are 2 feet, 4 boards in the middle that'll be 1.5 feet, and 2 boards that'll be 1 foot. So I'm going to grab some boards, and I got my 2x4 that's 4 feet long here. And I'm going to cut them 2 feet, 1.5 and 1, and I'll nail them on with 1 inch in between. And once we get that on, then I can draw my circles and cut it. But let's start by cutting my boards and getting them nailed on to the 2x4s. And we'll go from there. So I've got my 10 boards cut out. I cut them to about almost 3.5 inches wide. And then what I did, I've marked off the base, 1 inch between base, so there's 4 base boards, 4 body boards. The body and head will join up together here, and 1 more headboard. And then when the time comes, the hat and stuff will fit right on top. So this is my 2x4 that's 4 feet long, and this at the end here gives me almost 6 inches, which would be more than enough room to put a base or stand on. So now my next job is to nail my boards on, and then I can mark off where they need to be cut. So when I get them on and marked, I'll show you. To do each board, I find the center line. I've been drilling a couple small holes to start the nails. I find the center of the 2x4. I continue my line down the side. I line it up here with the mark that I put on there. And when I do my second nail, I put my square on, I put it up tight, and so when it's exactly square that way, then I put my second nail in, and I've been doing the third nail just to make sure it's all tacked down good. So by doing it that way, I know everything is going to be square. So far, there's the 2 boards for the head. I'm on board number 3 for the body, and then I still got the base. So when I'm all done this, I'll show you. You can almost see the snowman now. So we're going to have half a head or 3/4 of a head there with the hat on top. Here's the 4 boards that will make the middle, so it'll be a circle. And here's the 4 boards that make the bottom, so that would be almost a circle. And then of course down here is where the stand will be. So my next job will be to make 3 circles on this. And once I get it drawn, and before I cut it out, I'll just give you a quick look. So I've taken my jigsaw and I've cut out the bottom, the middle, and the top. And then what I did is I did the stand next, and the stand is basically 4 boards that are about 15 inches long. This one goes here, this one goes behind, and then that way and this way. So, and then I use screw there, 4 screws, and that will give me, I can level it and then tighten the screws. For the hat, I took a board that's 13 inches long, rounded the corners a little bit. I went in 1 board thickness, added about 6 inches high here, and rounded the tops there. I nailed this board to that. And because this board goes back about 3 or 4 inches, I can nail it right down into the 2x4, so that makes it good and solid. And then I put a couple little braces, since I didn't quite have a board that was big enough to cover both spots. After that, I measured over, I think it's 2.5 inches from the center and down 1 inch, and I just put a little brad nail in there for now. I cut out a bit of a triangle for a nose, which we'll paint orange. For the mouth, I went down about 3 inches I went over 3 inches, went down an inch, and down about 1.5 inches. So it'll give me a rounded look. And then for the 4 button spots, I did about the middle of each board in the middle. So what I'm going to do is for the eyes, buttons, and mouth, I've taken tree limbs and I've cut them. Like this will be an eye, but we'll paint it black. And right where this nail is there, I will put that on. And we'll tack it in with a brad nailer and a bit of glue. I have smaller ones cut out for the mouth, so we'll do 5 there, and about medium size, so between the small and the big eyes, that will go for the buttons. Everything on the snowman is now painted, including the nose. So what I have to do now is I'll take my eyes, the mouth and stuff like that, and I'll use my brad nailer and I'll pull these nails out and I'll put the eyes and stuff where they belong. So this is what it looks like so far, and when I get all the eyes and nose and buttons on, I'll be back to show you the final product. So Mr. Snowman is now finished. There's what he looks like. And what I did this afternoon is I put a little bit of glue behind each of these little tree limb things, and I did a couple brad nails into each one, and so that way they're on solid. This little triangle nose has a brad nail going down and one from the back to hold it. So it's all finished. It's got a cute little black hat, a nice big smile. It's 4.5 feet tall, and I hope you enjoyed watching me make this snowman. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And happy holidays, everybody.